All right, so you align the organization, you align your factory teams, your enterprise teams, your OT, IT around the shared value narrative. So once alignment is achieved, how do you then prevent the regression when new technologies are emerging or new priorities are emerging? Let me just remind that nobody had in their roadmaps the generative AI when it popped up. Everybody had to rewind around it, right? And now everybody says we're not getting any value, at least tangible value, because of course there is value, right? So my question to you is, you achieve the alignment, you achieve to top down, bottom up, align the priorities, right? How do you prevent the regression of that when new technologies or priorities emerge? So how do you enable a more confident, let's put it like that, easier, faster, touchless decision-making speed and cycle when, of course, the environment is changing?
This is a very good question. I'm sure a lot of people deal with that question daily. As you said very clearly, every day there are more solutions that are proposed to us, and it's more difficult to sort out why should I adopt it, should I or not, and then we get into the piloting, and we get into a spiral of never-ending piloting to learn. And this is a problem that we all face. I think the most important aspect here is that we look at this as the evolution of tools and capabilities, and we need to be open to that. It doesn't change, but you don't need to change at all. You will not touch the bigger picture objectives that you are going for. Okay? When we started this conversation, we talked about clarity and where we're going to. The means to get there might change, might improve, might accelerate with new tools, or might even have a setback because the tool you used didn't work. So here's where it's incredibly important that organizations keep as part of the culture, and one of the most important pillars of the culture is a learning environment. An environment where you test, learn, correct, adjust, and go, but you don't change just keep the clarity of where you want to go to, and you adjust versus gaps measured against that goal. So that's the way you keep constants of purpose, because what happens when we drift down, and I have experienced drift down on work systems many times, when we started to do IWS, we have a lot of setbacks. We have a lot of plans that were in level of maturity, and a year after they were 2 levels backwards. And so we had to really keep the constancy of purpose, the clarity where we're going, and help our people with practicing current tools, new tools, and add technologies to it.